Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. Joining me today. I'm going to make a start here on the brief overview of the condition management program this morning. So my name is Liz Doherty and I work for the Western Health and Social Care Trust, and I'm an occupational therapist and I'm coordinator of the condition management program. So in today's session, I'm going to give you a brief overview of the condition management program, tell you a bit about what it offers, where we're based, how you can get referred to the program, and I have a short video on previous participants as well and what they had to say about the program. And after that, I'd be happy to open up to any questions that you might have. So if it's okay with you, I'll push on. So the condition management program is a work-focused rehabilitation program, and it helps people better understand and manage their health conditions to enable them to progress towards move into and stay in employment. Oh, and I forgot to say that the session's being recorded today. So if anybody wants to block their cameras or their sound or whatever they need to do, that's your choice. But just to let you know, it is being recorded by my council colleagues today. Okay, so the condition management program is a partnership. It really is between the Department for Health and the Department for Communities, and they fund the program. And it started back in 2007, and the program is offered throughout Northern Ireland. Here in the Western Trust, it's delivered by our team, and that's who I'm going to be talking to you about today. But it's all NHS qualified healthcare professionals that deliver the program. And the types of professionals that are involved would be occupational therapists, physiotherapists, specialist mental health practitioners who often have cognitive behavioural therapy training, and also exercise professional as well. So it's unique to get this combination of skills within one service, and I'm going to explain a wee bit more about how that works. So I think the program's unique in that it makes the link between health and employment. There's not many services do that, and we've often been referred to as a one-stop shop because we deal with both physical health needs and mental health issues within the one service. Often we have to go to different specialisms for them, but here we deal with them together because obviously we take a holistic approach. And we tailor the program around you rather than the other way around. So when you meet with one of the qualified healthcare professionals, they'll do a detailed assessment of your needs and then try and tailor the program to meet you and your goals and aspirations in relation to returning or staying in employment. The program's free, there's no charge for it. It's entirely voluntary, so if you happen to be on benefits at the minute, there's absolutely no impact on your benefit if you attend this program, and in fact it's probably encouraged for you to do so to help you manage your health condition and make progress forward. And the program lasts for up to a maximum of 12 sessions after your assessment. So we'd offer structured clinical interventions to help on both the physical health side and the mental health side. For people who are finding it difficult to stay in work, people who might have gone off work sick, and those who have fallen out of employment because of their health needs as well. So we look at your individual needs and design the program around you. So after assessment, there would be an action plan drawn up with your individual goals. And this might include one-to-one sessions with the healthcare professional, possibly as frequently as once a week for an hour with one or more of the healthcare professionals. And obviously now in this new world that we're entering, where we did always do face-to-face, we would probably now be offering some sessions through virtual platforms on the telephone and so on as well, going forward. There's a lot of co-working done. So you might see, say for example, the physiotherapist in relation to possibly like say back pain, for example, but maybe also be seeing maybe the mental health specialist because it's impacting upon your mood and so on. So working together with both those professionals, they are able to give you help on both sides and help you progress forward. So we're primarily deliver the program on a one-to-one basis, But we do also have optional group sessions as well, and they would include assertiveness training, pain management, stress management, managing your lifestyle, and looking at your work potential as well. And a unique offering within the programme would be our exercise provision. So we do have a weekly walking group and different options in relation to low intensity maybe circuits or modified Pilates, depending upon your needs. And what I would encourage you to do is my colleague Claire Lightollers, who's our exercise professional here within CMP, is going to be doing a lovely beginners and Pilates session at 11:30 today. So that might really give you a good flavour of what you could get from the programme by joining in that practical session with Claire at 11:30. So where do we get referrals from? Well, we get referrals from the Jobs and Benefits Office, often work coaches there. We get them from other Department for Communities programmes. So if you happen to be on programmes Workable or Access to Work, you can also do condition management programme at the same time as those. And if you're seeing a healthcare professional, be it physio, an OT, whoever, or your GP, they can all refer you to the programme. And more recently, we have opened our gates to self-referral. So if you're interested in referral today, you could make contact directly with us, and then we could look in more detail at the specifics for you and see if we might be the right fit for you at this time. So here we wanted to talk a wee bit where we're based. Our office space is in the Rathmore shopping centre, so it's quite unique that healthcare people are delivering in a non-healthcare setting. And we operate from this base, but we look throughout the waterside, the rural areas, and Strabane, and we cover that entire Derry Strabane District Council area. And so within those other localities, if it's difficult for you to get to us, sometimes we can book community venues there and see you at a community venue. So say, for example, if you're in Strabane, we would maybe often use the library, book a private room there and see you there. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to talk a lot more so that we can leave time for questions. I'm going to show you a brief video. It's less than 3 minutes, and it will explain a wee bit more as it's some of the previous participants taken part in the programme. Okay. So hopefully with technology, I can get this working here. Here we go.
I guess it's coming soon. But no volume. I can't hear. I can't hear. Nerede bizim chat button?
So apologies for anybody who was having issues there with the sound on the video. We will try and send you, or we'll try and look at link. You probably would get the video on, I've just put up on my last slide here, there's a Western Trust page that under our services, A to Z, if you select CMP, you would be able to watch the video that I've just shown from that page if you wanted going forward. Okay, so at this point, I'd like to invite any questions that anybody might have, and I will do my best to try to answer them.
How do I do that? Yeah, I do.
You can do it through chat or through audio,
yeah.
whatever. Yeah. Would you just ask it, maybe, Fatima, if that's okay?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Let me go back. First of all, I'm the Learning City Coordinator of Hatay. I'm joining from Turkey. And thanks for the presentation. Hatay is a border city, and I'm really interested in this representation because, you know, there are, you know, various issues when you're on the border, linguistically and also, you know, ethnically. And other than the disadvantaged group, which I call, you know, the young ones, the elder ones, and the ones in rural areas or the ones with disabilities. So this, I mean, the program you told is really great. Did you have any issues reaching out the, you know, disadvantaged group? I mean, especially those who have, you know, maybe, you know, some disabilities that you know may cause issues, you know, to while they, you know, want to, you know, continue their work, or the ones that were, you know, or those who it was for whom it was hard to reach out. I mean, what types of measures did you take, or how did you deal with them?
Okay. Well, I think the program is promoted through the Department for Communities who fund it, so that in a way brings us to a lot of the people that may need our service. And the promotion is one of the things that hence today on the platform of trying to promote the program more widely, because there are a lot of people that we do help, but it's sometimes access and looking at how to find the program is a big thing. But we've worked closely with the Department for Communities to open it up then to self-referrals, so that if people here, it used to only be done through one channel, but now it's opened up much broader than that, to allow people who would need it to access it. So we're having quite a demand for, you know, for the program, and we're definitely reaching people who need it in order to be able to stay in work or move back towards work again. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, I mean, you have a big promotion that means people are actually helping you out and helping them, so that making sure that people are aware that there is this service available, and then they try to spread the word. Okay, you guys can take, you know, or use the services, which is great. That means you have a good network. That means you have built a good network to raise awareness, so that the people can use the services.
Yeah. And
that
things
is important.
Like, it is, yeah. So things like the promotional video that we did that went up on some of the government sites, that, you know, things like that have been helpful to get to a wider audience. And then through our colleagues in the trust, through using links to social media and so on, that's been helpful too, to get it to a wider audience.
Yeah, okay. This is a program to be a great example. I mean, I really enjoyed what you have said, and this is really a good way to reach out to those who actually need this, you know. But the big asset is you have is promotional videos and in getting support to promote this, a lot of support. I think that's one of the key things, especially the pandemic time, to reaching out to people. Maybe that maybe don't know. For example, we do have some services, but reaching out has been an issue.
Right. Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah. And I think in these times, following the coronavirus pandemic, we have to develop different ways of working too, and maybe reach more people through virtual platforms that maybe we weren't using so much before, operating in maybe quite a traditional way. But I think this has brought new challenges, yes, but also opportunities for us as we go forward.
Right. Challenges brings opportunities as well, right? Oh,
Does any, just want to check, are there any other questions that anybody has?
how many people are we here? So I don't know. But
I think
do
we have
you
9. Yeah.
do you do have volunteers as well, right? When you say communities, you do get volunteers support.
No, our program operates with the healthcare professionals who are all paid. It's paid employment. The people delivering service. We don't at the minute have any volunteers within that. No.
That's good.
We sometimes would have students on placement and so on, but we don't have any volunteers at the present time.
I see. Condition management. I'm taking some notes because I really would like, tomorrow we have a meeting, and I would like to tell about the important things or nice things I gathered from the conversations I have with the team today. Well, congratulations, I should say, and thanks for sharing it with us.
Thank you very much. I have to say, I mean, I've been in healthcare quite a while myself, and it's been a really brilliant program to work in. We work very seamlessly as a team and really put the heart of people at the center of the service. And I think that's one of the fundamentals that really makes it work. And tantamount to that, we've had most very, very little turnover of staff in all those 13 years. The people that came are enthusiastic and motivated and really want to help people on that journey with their health conditions to get back to work again. And the program's evolved quite a bit. Initially, we were only working with people on benefits, but now we're working with people for in-work support and so on too. So it's great to see it evolving and moving to hopefully meet the needs of wider population as we go forward.
Yeah, that's a good point too. People on benefits, like we have a big benefit system here, so it would be easy for people to knowing that it is sort of it's like under guarantee. If you have the benefits, that means you can feel free to take advantage of this service. That's a great point too. To also have accessibility or having making it available to people.
Yeah, definitely. I'm conscious with a few minutes. If there was anybody, thank you very much for all your questions, Fatma. If there was anybody else that preferred not to do it through audio but wanted to chat, I'll just give a minute there before we leave in case there was anything anybody else wanted to ask before we go. But our details are up there now, and if you've been interested by what you hear today, feel free to contact us. We would look forward to helping more people. And as I said too, don't forget about my colleague Claire's session at 11:30 for the beginners Pilates. So, hello. I would say, so thank you for the question. The program lasts up to 12 sessions after your assessment. We'd normally have 2 sessions for the assessment and then up to 12 sessions beyond that, usually week on week. Sometimes there, in exceptional circumstances, that might go on for a few weeks beyond that, but generally speaking, or less. Some people don't need the full 12 sessions. So again, that's why it's bespoke to you. So if you only needed 4 or 5, that's what we would give you and you felt you'd had enough. But 12 sessions is the offering beyond the assessment. So that's great.
Can I have one more question? Elizabeth, you were talking about the age group. So this is provided for people above 12 years old, or did I get it wrong?
No,
Starting at what age group?
yeah, I think you're mixing that up with the 12 sessions or 12 weeks
Oh.
duration of the program, possibly. We would operate from people are 18 to
Okay.
like usually to upwards, and I'm not going to put an age limit on retirement because it's changing so much at the moment. But yeah, that's sort of like that adult working age population. That's our remit. Okay. Are there any other questions? No. Well, thank you again all very much for joining me today. I appreciate that, and I wish you, I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival, and thank you very much for participating today. All the very
Elizabeth,
best.
do you mind if we take a picture?
That's okay.
Okay, 1 second.
I hope you don't break your camera.
Just one more. All right. Thank you for the presentation and thanks for your time. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.